Shalom, all praise, glory, and honor to Yahawah, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI. Double honors to the elders and apostles, better known as the Great Millstone. Salutations and shalom to all sincere brothers who push this word in truth and in sincerity throughout all four corners, in season and out of season. This lesson is going to be focused on YAHAWASHI and him being the image of the Most High. Okay, because everyone's saying that you can't worship YAHAWASHI, you're not supposed to worship idols, only the Most High. But just these few basic precepts, is gonna cut that, which, it's deep, but it's not deep. It's just we understand it's just a mystery to these people. All right, Salakia. So I'm gonna start from the top. This is Hebrews 1:1. Yahawah, who at sundry times and in diverse manners spake in time past unto the fathers by the prophets, hath, has, or is, in these last days spoken unto us by his Son, YAHAWASHI, whom Yahawah hath appointed heir, because what does a father do? He has his son becomes heir, right, of all things, by whom also he made the worlds, plural. Here comes the point. Who, being the brightness of his glory, YAHAWASHI being the brightness of Yahawah's glory, and the express image of his person, and upholding all things by the word of his power, when he had by himself purged our sins, sat down on the right hand of the majesty on high. So there's a lot going on, but we're going to focus in on this Greek word here, the express image. And I'm going to try to get rid of this double audio. Hopefully it plays.
Strong's G 5481. Charakter.
And this word, Strong's G 5481, right off bat, people say, oh, look, image. Yeah, a man is formed in the womb of a woman, compacted by seed and blood. It tells you that in the Apocrypha, if I'm not mistaken. But right here, this is the definitions they're gonna ignore, willingly be ignorant of. It says the exact expression, the image of any person or thing, a marked likeness, precise reproduction in every aspect, i.e. facsimile, can't pronounce that word fast. Facsimile, facsimile. That's what it looks like. We'll find out right now. Facsimile.
Facsimile.
Yep, facsimile. And look at what the definition is: an exact copy, especially of written or printed material. Now that's heavy right there. Especially of written or printed material. Did not the word become flesh? So is it not a written or printed material? An exact copy. Make a copy of. From the Latin, which means make, or like, which means literally to make like. So when you go down here, fas simile, denoting the making of an exact copy, especially of writing. Modern Latin, from Latin fas, imperative of facier, make, and simile, of similis, like. So make alike, make like. So from there, we're just going to go right to another point. If you understand this, then now you can move forward to Matthew 17:5. And the point's going to be, 17:5. While he yet spake, behold, a bright cloud overshadowed them, and behold, a voice out of the cloud which said, this is the Most High, this is my beloved Son, YAHAWASHI, in whom I am well pleased. Hear ye him. Why? Because he's the Word. He's the Word that's become made flesh. Okay, here it is. You had Israel always bitching and murmuring about they want a president, they want a leader, right? They want someone in the flesh on the ground floor with them. And here he is, and people still talk shit and murmur. 2/3 all over again. Okay, so now, seeing that, understanding this, remembering this, and moving on to this point here. It says John 14:6, Yahawashi saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. If ye had known me, ye should have known my Father also, and from henceforth you now know him. Oh, so like you know him and have seen him. Philip saith unto him, silly Philip, right? Lord, show us the Father, and it sufficeth us. Man, we'll be content. He shows us what it looks like, and we'll be content. Yahawashi saith unto him, Have I been so long time with you, and yet hast thou not known me, Philip? He that hath seen me hath seen the Father, and how sayest thou then, Show us the Father? So look at that. What Yahawashi is the express image, the exact expression, the image of any person or thing, the marked likeness, facsimile, that's that word facsimile, mark, make likeness, precise reproduction in every aspect. Okay, let's keep reading. Okay, refreshing that. Verse 10, Believest thou not that I am in the Father, and the Father in me? The words that I speak unto you, I speak not of myself, but the Father that dwelleth in me, he doeth the works. Believe me that I am in the Father, and the Father in me, or else, you can't get that, at least get this. Believe me for the very work's sake. Okay, now, coming back to verse 10, the words that I speak unto you, I speak not of myself, but the Father that dwelleth in me, he doeth the works. What was said here? Verse 5, This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased, hear ye him. Why did he say to listen to Yahawashi? Because what? Because he's speaking not of himself, but of the Father that dwelleth in him. He doeth the works. Okay, so if you've seen Yahawashi, which you say, oh, we don't know what he looks like. Well, you should have a pretty good example. When you've read that idiot Ace of Spades brought up the book of Daniel describing the Most High, and then when you go into Revelations and the description of Yahawashi is also what? The same description. White woolly hair, right? It's the same description. Revelations 1:13, and in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot. So look, he's in the physical flesh, an exact copy, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass. So he's got that white woolly hair. Okay, he's got a garment down to the foot, a golden girdle around him. Okay, his eyes as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in the furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. So look, man, this is that simple. The express image. Okay, express image is that simple, man. Okay, so hopefully brothers were edified. You know, don't mind the scoffers. You know, you got to remember, we need for the word of the Most High, we need people to go out there and teach and not believe, and so they can be rejected, so that all prophecies can be fulfilled, all things will be fulfilled. So look, it's a good thing that you got Fallout, Sakari, Bugouts, Ace of Spades, all these different guys, man. You know, the list goes on forever. But hey, look, they got to go out there and thinking that they're doing the work of the Most High. You know, that way we can get it on a chariot. You know, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI willing, we're those men. You know, pressing towards the mark and seeking that the day's wage, the pennyworth, the day's wages. So with that, I say shalom. Until next time.